Can I get your thoughts on Justin Gaethje and Max Holloway?
This one is a banger, you know. I like Max. I love to watch his fights. I love also Justin. You know, the fights are excited. If I can choose a winner, I would say Max probably. Yeah.
I want to say about BMF. I feel like Justin gonna knock him out first time.
BMF title, obviously, both those guys are legends, and I'm looking forward to it. I couldn't even tell you who I think is going to win because they both are so special.
Then the BMF, I mean, you got Max Holloway, who's a fan favorite. I'm a huge fan of Max. And Justin Gaethje is just, I think he's really hitting his peak in his career over his last few fights. We spoke briefly on the things that he's done to help get him catapulted to where he's at now. And he's looked amazing in his last few outings. So that's going to be an amazing fight and very well deserved for the BMF title.
I don't know Max that well, but I've known Justin actually. He was one of the first fighters I met when I signed with the World Series. And he's just crazy, like in all the best ways. He's every fighter's like one of their favorite fighters for a reason. And Max too, he's beloved by the people and by the fighters, by all of the UFC staff. So he's a good human. It's hard to, you don't want anyone to lose that one almost, like it just sucks. But I'm expecting fireworks.
The BMF belt, you got the volume of Max Holloway. I hope he gets back to his kicking. It would be nice to see him use all his tools in this fight because Gaethje's coming out with those kicks. Gaethje hits hard. And I don't know, that's a tough one. I like both those guys. I'm fans of both of those guys. I watch them as often as I can. I've gone back, I've watched Max's UFC debut all the way to his last fight, just studying, doing tape, even before I was even thinking about coming up to 145. It's just, I like to see good technique, good MMA, and what better guy to watch than a guy like Max and Justin Gaethje.
Gaethje against Max Holloway. Max, he's back into a rise. Like he's just coming back. It feels like he's got some confidence, but after some of the fights that he probably wasn't happy about before, and he's got also a lot of range on him too. So that may play a part. But he's fighting a guy who is just tough and who doesn't need much distance to actually do damage. So even though I do like Max, I'll be rooting for Max, but I do think that it's a tough ask against Justin.
Max is my teammate from same management, so I'm for Max, but they are great guys. Max and Justin both are great fighters. So and I'm saying that every time, expect that's mean like in my fight, let the better win. Let the better win. In my fight, I believe in myself.
Max Holloway, Justin Gaethje, that's going to be a banger. That's going to be an amazing fight. And I'm glad that I will fight and then watch the fights.
Those are two of my favorites, fucking true warriors. Guys that really stand on their shields. Guys that go out there and put great fights on, Those are the brothers of the sport, and I'm happy for both of them. Max is a perfect example of my code is to jump on every opportunity. When you see us all the time, we're going to fight as much as we can. We're trying to fight all the time and stay in front of that before our time is up. And so you got to respect that about them, The other guys like Islam are taking their time with stuff, Guys are taking their time. Like, no. If you want to be that star, you want to be that guy, you got to go out there and take those chances and those risks. Volkanovski, another guy, gets out there, take the risk. And sometimes you may come up short, but fuck it, I did what you motherfuckers were too pussy to do.
Max versus Justin, that's a crazy fight, man. That's a very crazy fight. I think that's one of those fights where guaranteed both of them are going to be checking into the hospital afterwards.
Yeah, Gaethje and Holloway. Gaethje is a true lightweight, so he understands things. He knows how to move around the octagon. He knows where he puts his punches. Like he knows his power. He knows he can do things. So I think he's the favorite.
Gosh, Justin and Max, I feel like it's just let's roll the dice or flip a coin. Those guys are so explosive and can win in multiple ways that it's just kind of definitely excited to watch it.